All right. First, I have to say this is much harder than giving a lecture in classroom. All right. I'm from the feedback, which is a mobile and web platform for instant feedback. So for any business, if you have a customer, most likely you're going to deal with customer feedback, and there are many channels for you to do that. The question is, when was the last time you gave feedback, and under what situations? For most of the people, including myself, we usually don't give feedback. When we do, it's either because we're really happy, which is relatively rare, or because we're really unhappy, which seems to be the norm. As a result, most of the feedback received by the merchants are mostly very negative. So put it differently, to deal with this customer feedback is like a pain in the neck. They don't really want to deal with this customer feedback. So for feedback, we basically challenge the current practice. The current practice assumes feedback is like defects. All the operations, we are kind of geared towards reduce, hopefully eliminate the feedback. For feedback, we think feedback are actually signals from the market, which is very valuable. And it's so valuable that business should actually pay for that. Second, the current practice focuses predominantly on the vocal field. For us, we think the real opportunity actually the silent majority, the people who don't give feedback. And the third point is the current way of doing feedback is you build a channel like a hotline or online portal. Then you wait for customers to come. So in feedback, what we're trying to do is we try to bring feedback to the fingertips of these customers to make it real easy for people to give feedback anytime, anywhere. And this is how we do it. So basically we have a setup. For the merchant side, we are basically mostly offered from the web. They can send out a questionnaire to the customers. So the customer receives their request, then they can give feedback with the mobile device. So based on the feedback received, then the merchants can reward their feedback by giving out like points. The points can be redeemed in terms of coupons or gifts or discounts. But they need to go back to the shop, which, by the way, means a return business for the merchants. So what feedback really does is for the consumers, we basically, with this mobile device and functions like search, like QR code scanning, and many other functions, we lower the cost, lower the barrier for people to give feedback. And similarly for merchants, we are basically trying to streamline and automate most of the activities we have to deal with deal with this feedback. So with functions like we have, for example, this is tailored the questionnaire templates for the industry where the merchant belongs to. We can help them to automatically collect the feedback. We provide analytics. We help them to generate a report. So all these functionalities. Basically, we greatly lower the cost. And also, on top of that, we actually help them by connecting the merchants to more people or customers, we actually bring the opportunity for them to reach out to those customers, help them to retain the customers. And by getting those feedback from those people who used to be silent, we can help them to improve the operations. By lowering the cost and improving these operations, so with those cost savings, so the merchants can actually afford to pay the people who give them feedback, which will probably encourage the consumers to give more feedback to that merchant. And of course, because we are providing such a service, so we deserve a service fee from the merchants, which is basically the source of revenue for the feedback. So then you ask, it sounds very simple, right? Why not the merchants do it themselves? So overall advantage is we are focused exclusively on this customer feedback. We have a scale by putting together multiple companies. So we have a scale which is it's difficult to be matched by the merchants. And of course we have a low cost under this networking effect because we are a platform. So this is where we are. We are from the Singapore. We've been around for about.
Sorry, time's up.